नमो विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदांत नारायण श्री कृष्ण लीला कथाने सुदाक्षम औदार्य माधुर्य गुणाय युक्तम वरम वरेण्यम पुरुषम महांतम नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि विदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जहृदयकवि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं प्रपद्ये। नमामि नारायणपादपङ्कजं करोमि नारायणपूजनं सदा वदामि नारायणनाम निर्मलं स्मरामि नारायणतत्त्वमव्ययम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। Let me offer millions of blessings of Rupanuga Guruvarga Nama Nishta Santan. All present past teacher Vaishnava Dandavat Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namo. అవునండి. 9 ఇప్పుడు ఏం వెళ్ళాలా మీరు? అవునా? తర్వాత ఆరతి తర్వాత నాకు అదే 8:45 9. So today is a question and answer because Thursday, Friday I couldn't make it. Thursday was with Andhra Prabhu, satsang, prayer, bhajan like that. Yesterday was also engagement. So today and tomorrow make up. So today 19th. 20th Sunday. Abhiram Thakur's disappearance day. Then 22nd is Bhakti Vallabh Tirth Goswami Maharaj disappearance day. Then 23rd is Shiva Vrindavan Das Thakur's disappearance day. 24th is Varuttini Ekadasi. Then this time the paran time is little less. Before 8 in the morning, after sunrise. Then 30th is Akshay Tritiya. Like that. 11th May, Narasimha Chaturdasi. Then Jagannath Rath Yatra, 27th June. Then Snana Yatra, 11th. 9th is Punyati. 10th July is Guru Purnima. Yeah. 9th August is Baladev's appearance day. 16th August is Janmashtami. Then 31st August is Radhashtami. Our foundation, actually, whole thing rests on Shuddha Bhakti, Vishuddha Bhakti, pure. The question, if it is pure, how you can different variety perceive. So it is depending upon the layers of the uh, cloud, you know. Jai Jai Gaur Arati Ki Jai Gaur. Gaura Viyane Navanchi Parane Gaura Karikara. Gaura Nayane Netara. Gaura Karikara. Gaur Gaur Gaur. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram Hare Ram. It is like a lens, you know, depending upon the uh, purity thing, you know, you perceive different levels of clarity. So, but that object is crystal clear, nothing wrong. But the way we perceive. That's why we see the differences. The most difficult is the pratisthasha, no, prestige. We can give up everything but prestige. I'm a devotee. I'm this. Even though you have given up everything, but still, oh, there are, different levels. And most difficult to get rid of. And the Shastra is telling, uh, cannot get rid of. Because root of that is all the anatta, foundation for all anatta, contamination. So devotees do so many austerities and all that. But that little thing, very difficult and it is there and again it will not bring auspicious. Pratishtha. So the only one and only way is to get rid of is by pure devotee, not contaminated with that, free from that, but is completely free. And from his heart we get a ray of love, Krishna. When that enters our heart, that will clear. That will come through only through the hearts of the pure Mahabharata. It's not available. No other channel. And there is no other way. So you cannot get this by reading all these austerities. That's why Shastra says ultimately, sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha. Hey, hello, huh? There is no other way. Mahabharata. 1 second, even a fraction of second association can bring you perfection. No, okay. So, in that regard, uh, so that sadhu sangha also means giving up asat sangha, giving up bad association. Ah, so that one achieves everything. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that's why he gave this process in his Shikshashtakam. Essentially is that basically. Prunadapi sunitena, tarorapi saishnana, manina manadena, manina manadena, kirtaniya sada. He won't chant all the time. That is what he's saying. But how it is purely possible by his having this four quality. How do you get this lower than the blade of grass? More tolerant than the tree. Giving respect to others, not accepting any respect ourselves. Unless we give respect to everybody, we cannot expect. We can free from desire for expecting the prestige, honor. And that's where hidden is the Chatusloki Bhagavat, essence of Bhagavat. Ahamevastamevagre nan anyan yasat asat param paschadam edetasya yo vashishyata so asmi aham. Beginning myself existed, the creation also, and in the destruction, after destruction also, I exist. I only remain. So, you can see Lord established in his Leela. When Brahma stole those sakas and the calves, this one Leela you can see from a different angle, from this point of view. Now, when before Brahma stole, Krishna was there, calves were there, his friends were also there, isn't it? Before Brahma told them, right? Before taking them out. When Brahma did that, looks like for a few, from an early time, maybe few hour, half an hour, 1 hour. Looks like Brahma, oh, I took them, I put it in a place with my potency, put them into sleep, like doctor giving anesthesia. Before anesthesia, the living entity was there, the patient. While anesthesia, the patient is there. When he gets up, he is also there. But during anesthesia, he is numb. No, he is not conscious. Does not, right? So, like that, Brahma took them away. Then what did Krishna saw? He understood, he did not mess with the Brahma's potency. You see, he did not disturb him. Brahma did his Shakti and then went away. Let me see. As soon as he did, when he challenged Krishna, he lost his position. They told, you are a duplicate, get out, go. Then he's wondering what is happening. Then he comes here and then sees same Krishna is doing the same pastime. Brahma could not distinguish. See, actually they're all Krishna. Krishna, he could not. He saw from his vision, oh, he's playing. Wow, how is it? Did he brought them back here? Did he stole them back? Then you go and see, no, it is there. They are there sleeping. And then again, here also there. Then let me see both sides. Then they saw they are there here and there. You got lost. Then, then Krishna mercy, Krishna showed him. All these boys are actually Chaturbhuja Krishna, Chaturbhuja Vishnu, each one. Brahma not even seen one. So, uh, and then again, Krishna doing that lila, looking, searching for them. Then Brahma praised him. Now, please forgive me. So, and they come back. And they also don't remember. See, what has happened for whole 1 year, these boys, the calves does not know. As if existed for a second. Actually, not even that. They did not know that 1 year has passed. They did not perceive at all. They thought it was continuing. There was no break. You understand? In their uh, experience, the sakas and the calves did not feel any. That 1 year passed by because they went and reported exactly as if it was the second day, same day. They went, they left, now they are returned. See the effect. In other words, Brahma is taking them away for 1 year, putting into them. It is like it's like putting a sleep, like computer, and then turning on. It can start off where you left. Exactly. So that means what? You actually didn't do anything. Uh, but before calves and sakas existed, even when they're put into sleep, they existed. Krishna, right? And when they come back, they so something like that, you know. Of course, now when Brahma stole away, that was directly Krishna. Before also, it is Krishna, but other living entities, is eternal associate there. And so how it's amazing. That's why Krishna himself is playing. He himself has become all these sakas. They also exist. Krishna also exists. So it continues. No one can stop. So uh, This Leela, there are so many other angles of looking at this Leela. Uh, Krishna's eternal associate cannot be disturbed by Brahma. But anyway, Mahamaya, Yogamaya gave that opportunity so that Krishna can do this Leela. And from this, you will have understand Krishna's glories. He became Sakas and the calves. Not difficult. Why? He didn't want the cows separation from their calves. Ah, and the gopis. The gopis will ask Krishna, "Hey Krishna, you went with all my, with our children. Where are they now?" Cows also, even though they may not talk, they through their experience. You see here in our God, in our Goshala, the calf is missing, it will start, you know, restless. Till it sees his calf, little child is restless, cannot, You keep it free, it will start looking everywhere. It will walk into the forest, searching for it. So, uh, Krishna didn't want to give this stuff. So he became, and they also did not feel any difference. They did not, find that, oh, this is not my son, or cow. Oh, this is not my baby. Actually, it happened reverse. They have so much love for their own baby and the children now, equivalent to Krishna. They're completely satisfied. So they didn't have to go there. But they could not understand. See, this may be Krishna. There was no, even a doubt appeared in there, anybody's mind. Oh, Krishna has become like that. They did not feel anything. The children went and have come back. Only one year after, when the same children came, they were telling the Krishna's pastime. Oh, this happened like that. 1 year old, they are telling as if it is new. Because they didn't feel any separation for 1 year. Suspension. So look at how does Krishna manifest. Not one, millions of cows and the sakas, and he has to act exactly the same way every moment and everywhere, all the time. Same time of the calf and then the sakas. Each one is different personality, different attitude, this and that. Understand? Can you imagine? He didn't feel any difference. Why? Is it possible by anybody? So you can think then whether those boys are different from Krishna. because whether in their absence or not, same behavior, some same things going. They are fighting, they are talking, they're joking, their parents, giving different food stuff. Krishna is has the same thing going on. So it shows Krishna is playing himself during this 1 year, and before that also can he say same thing, right? What is the difference? So from this, maybe we get an idea that Achintya Veda Veda simultaneously one and different. So that's why if we see these things, ultimately by the mercy of Krishna alone, every activity is going, sarvakam. So if you become aware of it, hey, Krishna, without his will, he cannot be bugging me, you know, harassing me, you know, giving bad words like that. Or opposite, oh, glorifying you, or, like that, opposite, giving credit and all that, all that, Krishna. Krishna is responsible for our behavior. And if he is very bad and all that, can say, he's controlled by the Mahamaya, which is again Krishna. Why should I get upset? Krishna, it is Krish, Krish, please forgive me. Thank you for your prasadam. Thank you for it. See, people will give trouble and all that. Hare Krishna. ಎಂತ ದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಆಯ್ತು ದಾಮೋದರನ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಅವನು ಇದನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಹಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮೊದಲನೇ ರೂಮ್ ಹಾ ಅಥವಾ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ರೂಮ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಸೊ it's so if we accept it like that, to accepting, see, this is this is what sadhana struggling. Remember this and then and act on it. So this is about the practice, constant practice and detachment. You will become successful. When you are successful, when you see everything in the Krishna's hand behind, then there is nothing to learn from this world. Okay. That means we pass. So that means we don't have to come. So we have to learn this lesson. Till then we'll be coming, going. That's why the tattva, you have to understand. After all, the soul remains pure. Remains pure. Love for Krishna remains there. It will not get extinguished. But in the absence of love for Krishna, then love for other things are manifest. Now, vikara, transformation of that love, attachment to these things of this world. Then that again comes back, then automatically this vikara. So, this is, that's why this achintya Veda Veda Tattva. So it's very, very important, this Tattva, because it says, Are Shakti Sarvam Chid Achid Akilam Syat Parinatihi Vivartano Satyam Shruti Mriti Viruddham Kalimalam Harir Veda Veda Shruti Vihitam Tattvam Suvimalam Tatah Premnaha Siddhir Bhavati Nitaram Nitya Vishaye Hare Shakti. No? So, this transcendental world, this material world, they are all transformation of Krishna's Shakti, potency, Krishna's potency. Vivartavada, Vivartavada is not true, but that is, on the other hand, it is the Mala, Kali Mala, Kali Kala, this age of Kali, this is Mala, meaning tool, contamination. And then it is opposite to the Veda. Achintya Veda Veda. Achintya. Incomprehensible, beyond our thinking. Veda Veda. Difference and one. Simultaneously, simultaneously. One and different. Beyond senses, beyond mind. That is what Veda Sammata, Vedas bringing out, showing, agreeing that pure way, that. So this Achintya Veda Veda, Achintya Veda, transcend simultaneously one and different. This truth. So if you develop, only this can give us the pure love for this. We understand now the connection. So without this tattva, we cannot have love for Sri Krishna. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and brought all these four sampradayas to them, brought the essence, separation, and shown very clearly. They were saying, but they could not put their hands here like this. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no, Radharani is Bhava and Angakanti. Radharani is the source of all the Shastra. Akeshwari, Kriyeshwari, Swadeshwari, Suresh, Veda Bharateshwari, predominating deity, all the Veda. So she can clearly see. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he comes only in this age of Kali, among thousand Kali Yugas. Only one Kali Yuga Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, and that is this Kali. So how fortunate we are. Think of like that. Of course, Jiva Goswami and all that, they were, oh, you're crying. Even though you had darshan, oh, I missed your, know, Leela. Now he has disappeared. Came close, even though actually met small baby, with an Mahaprabhu. But that alone was enough. So he's still crying. So that happens only one out of one day of Brahma, only one. So we are in this, and how fortunate we must be. Think of this point alone in any low point of our life, you know, maybe desperate, feeling separation, and even though the so-called relatives, they are not relatives, you know, feeling lonely or any in a very difficult situation. Think of this. Fortunate, how fortunate. Having human form of life is there is no equivalent fortunate. Even though this body is disgusting, producing all bad smell, urine and all that, but still is amazing because only through this body, both, is possible to attain love for Krishna, service to Krishna, service to Vaishnava. No other animal is possible. Being a dog or a cat or a cow, anything, not possible. Because in those living entities, they are disturbed. Even as devatas, it is not possible. Demigods. In a hellish planet, it is not possible. They are being tortured every moment. So, that's why it is very, very important. Think of like that. Then we will not feel much. Because we forget our fortune. Okay. We are this one from. More than that, we have come in touch. Acharyas are telling greatness of this Kali. So, like that, if we can reconcile, and then we get like Shakti, like feeling, oh, I should not waste my time. Chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Then you get connected. Then you think of the saintly people, Vaishnavas, pure Vaishnavas, their words, their pastime, Krishna's pastime, what they might tell. So, like that, then you become strong. You get over. So, in so many ways, we are fortunate. And don't think of law of any other living entity, of cursing them, forgiving them. Even though it looks like they are in fault and all that, actually, you should not find fault. Think you should not ascribe anything, oh, it is fault of others. You should feel it is part of myself, only mine. I only do fault, nobody else does fault. So it will be like that. I'm perceiving others, actually, I'm doing They are only mirror. Understand? So if you ascribe all the fault others doing to yourself, I'm responsible. I'm doing it. That's why it appears like that. Actually, it is me doing. Then what happens? You ask forgiveness from everybody. And initially they think, and they go crazy also because you stop reacting and you stop not reacting, meaning not that you should be like a inert object. You should be active in opposite way. Oh, no, actually it is my fault, my fault. You did not do it. No, no, I did it. No, no, you did not. You did not know that I actually did. So, like Krishna, even though he stole, he ate mud. Finally, he says, Maya, I did. Maya, Krishna is telling, I ate mud. No, 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 he did not eat mud. No, no, no. So then he gets reconciled in a sense. Mm. Actually, Krishna ate mud, but he did not eat. See, this is again same simultaneously one understands. How? Look at, he ate mud too, but he really ate mud. His intention of eating mud is what? We eat mud as a baby, satisfy the senses, even though it may does not know it is maybe bad for the health and all that. Okay. Ah, innocent, everything going into the mouth, right? Baby. But Krishna is also. But there is a difference. Other ordinary babies and Krishna baby. Okay. Ah, Krishna ate it because his devotees. See, he is looking at his devotees. Krishna is also remembering. Whom does he remember? His devotees, very dear devotees. He does not think I'm doing this, I'm doing. My devotees are doing. That's why he says, my devotees are very powerful. He is not powerful. He has no power. Okay. So, what is thinking in this lila? He is thinking, oh, look at Mother Earth. He put one grain, it gives back 100 grain, 1,000 grain. He gave anybody 1 rupee or $1 or 1 rand. You think anybody will give back 1,000 rand, $1,000, 1,000 rupees? No. Business you cannot do. No. Without profit you cannot. You cannot exist. This material world is profit and loss. Profit and loss, nothing else. So, but Mother Earth, that is looking at the profit. Profit is there. See. But in a material way, it is lost because she is accepting 1 grain. We are putting 1 grain. See, we are giving 1 grain to Mother Earth, right? We are putting in the ground. We are giving. And in return, she gives back 1,000 grains. Is it not? Now that is sustenance for us. If Mother Earth also does business, oh okay, you give me 10 grains, I will give back 7 grains back. 3 grains, I keep it back. You gave 10, you are getting back only 7. What will happen our situation? What are going to eat and what we are going to keep it for seed? Understand? one season we will be dead and gone. So she gives you back 1,000 grains. And also the grass, you know. See, that is Vaishnava. Oh, Krishna remembering. Wow, he is great. I love her. I love you. Mother Earth, I love you. I want to kiss you. In that feeling, he ate the mud, giving, kissing, kiss to the earth. You see what he was teaching. He was remembering his devotee, Bhumi, Vaishnavi, doing that service, sustaining all living entities. And then toleration of what? If anybody does, urine or stool on us, we will go crazy. Mother Earth, tolerance. What else we can do? She is accepting anyway, whether we acknowledge it or not. See, she is not waiting for our acknowledgement. She is not expecting that we glorify her or anything. She is doing it, accepting it, tolerating it, whether we recognize it or not, glorify or not. Oh, Mother, please forgive me. I have no other choice but to pass stool on you, urine on you. See, while we are passing urine and spitting, we remember this. We naturally, as if nothing. She also did not expect. So, she is Vaishnava or not? Amanina manadena. See, she is not complaining, she is not criticizing. Whether you glorify or not, she is not worried. Even if you glorify, she is, doesn't make any dint on her. But we get benefited. And if we behave like that, then she can impart love for Krishna. Because love for Krishna, she is doing all this. So, uh, tolerance, sustenance, mother. That's why it says Shastra. When you get up, you like these three prayers are there, right? So in that prayer, this Antargata, it is there. It's there. You can extend it, saying that from now till end of the day, whatever I do as a service unto you, remembering that I'm doing this for you. Let's also include this, remembering Mother Earth, oh Mother Earth, Mother Earth, oh, please forgive me, teach me tolerance, forgiveness, please forgive me, because I'm nothing else, no place else to go. No. If nature call, I have no other way. So please forgive me. This I'm doing this only to do service to Krishna. See, then she'll be more than happy. She will not get feel that. Actually, she becomes most satisfied. Wow, here is one person, you know, that is going to the bathroom, toilet, and all, just to do service to Krishna. Continue to service to Krishna. He will be more pleased, more happy. So that is what Krishna consciousness is. Be conscious of every moment, every act, everything, linking to Krishna's protection. So then fault finding, all this will be gradually go. This is what we learn from actually another Prabhu. Amazing, as time. Great person, great person. Bah. Mm. Jai, jai, jai. Nama Nishta Santa Prabhu ki jai. So, any question? Um, Sri Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tada Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmani Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Sinamini Lakshmanarya Madhurya Sayuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Tam Sirata Namam Gandhinam Bhakta Shiromanim Shri Krishna Pada Gurudai Chaitanya Leelam Parasara Jai Dev Ki Jai Ki Jai. If a person is doing bhakti for many years and not taken Diksha, is he considered as started devotion or connected to bhakti if he leaves his body without taking Diksha? See, without, you can do so many years. So, if you are not connected, taken Diksha, accepting. And it's a mutual thing. You are being accepted and being accepted. You accept and then being accepted. You see, this is also two things. We are accepting and one who we are surrendering our guru is also accepting us. You should accept us. Anything like that. So 10% acceptance. So that's what Diksha. So Diksha also meaning it is not that immediately it is possible, see, depending upon the devotee capability. Immediately you might get benefit. Or it will gradually. Like as soon as you get admitted to the college, first year degree, say, you become a graduate. But the process has started. Before getting admitted, there is no way. You can keep going to the college so many years, nearby, trying this and that. But without admission, you are not accepted, in a sense. You can spend years, uh, but you will not get degree. You will not be considered as admitted. First thing is admitted, then you go through the courses, through the exam, finally get the degree. So same way, we are going here and there, so many years, but not being counted. Then how will be progress? Of course, he made some sukruti, did the service and all that. That sukruti will eventually get to the association, and then you make progress. Get this. Diksha meaning Divya Jnana and Ksha, that removing. uh, ajnana, this anartha. So getting connection to the world, sambandha, establishing relationship with the spiritual world and getting rid of the relationship with the material world. This is what Kshaya means, simultaneously. As soon as we start establishing relation with the spiritual world, our relationship with this material world starts decreasing. If you have not started yet at all, then how to describe? We are getting connected, sambandham in this material world. This goes on. Unless we begin that. If we begin, then this start diminishing. But some people, it may happen that immediately it's like switch off, turning on and off. So connected, we are disconnected. But for many people, it's a gradual process, gradually increasing that and decreasing this. So one is, that spiritual world, connection to the spiritual world, sambandha. With Atmas is already there, it is there. But because of this gross body and the subtle body, connected to this material, to the extent we identify ourselves with this subtle body and gross body, to that extent we are connected to this world. So, but the problem is we have ajnana is there. We identify ourselves, misidentify subtle body and gross body. Misidentification, mis uh, misdiagnosis, no wrong diagnosis. So diagnosis is wrong, then what do you get? You know, according to that diagnosis, if you take medicine, you are taking a bad medicine. It will not improve our situation. So that's why it is essential to get connected. See, no one can see. We need somebody to connect. It is like this mode of ignorance, passion, and goodness. This is Maya, three words, right? Jiva is there. Now it is with this. So it's stuck. And is the spiritual word, Bhagavan. You have to separate it. To go toward this, you have to separate it. Try to go there, it is not possible. Lord also going there. Someone make a connection. See, take this jiva, connect to the Lord. Automatically get disconnected. So connected to the spiritual world. Yogamaya. This Yogamaya, shadow of the Yogamaya is this. So when you connect to the real thing, you get disconnected from the is shadow, isn't it? If you are trying to follow the shadow, suppose you are following some shadow. But if you connect to the real one, then shadow doesn't make any difference. Uh, like that. Someone needs to do that. He cannot do, you do like this, do like this. No. Someone needs to bring Jiva to the Lord, Supreme Lord. Make it connected. Cannot do on his own. It is stuck there. It is so stuck, it has no strength of his own to get separated. So sadhana has to do. So first step in sadhana is Guru Pada. Accepting. Uh, Taking shelter at the lotus feet. Then he does like that. Even though he has got connected, we still not realized it. See, this is the thing. Even though we have got admitted, we didn't get the degree yet because we got, but we got the qualification. See, we became qualified to get a degree. Not yet, not now. No, another 3 years later, 4 years later, 5 years later. No. So, but he is guaranteed because you are being admitted and you are paying the fees also, right? Tuition fee, whatever. So, of course, it doesn't mean that, you know, yes, but it's some idea. Huh? Uh, Service. So, like that, and suppose he leaves the body without taking shelter, then what will happen? It is the question. But Sukruti is there, huh? When he left the body. So that will make him again, that will not get lost. Bhakti Sukruti. Other Sukruti will be gives you that particular material thing, then it disappears, retires. But this Bhakti Sukruti doesn't get destroyed, but it gets accumulated. Like in the bank deposit, you know, starts accumulating, little, and becomes a big amount. And then you can buy something, you know, you can acquire buy something like that. So that Sukruti, Bhakti Sukruti, you know, unknowingly making a parikrama of Tulsi or Vrindavan Govardhan parikrama. You know, you're going to Vrindavan, uh, other devotees, but not taking Diksha like that, not connected. So that will add gradually. So then, because of that Sukriti, you attain, you get connected uh, to the right source, right Vaishnava, your devotee, and then you make immediate progress, very fast progress. So without this connection, it is not possible. You cannot achieve Supreme Lord, even millions of lifetimes. Because the Sambandha is, you like take for example Lakshmi. See, even though she is not ordinary, she is the wife of Narayan. And she wants to have association with Krishna, especially Rasa Leela. He wants to take part in Rasa Leela. Then what happens? He goes and does, he's still doing it in Belwan now. Big austerity. And Krishna comes and, why are you doing so much austerity here? He says, I want to enter. Then Krishna says, how is it possible? You are thinking you are a Brahmani. Understand? Wife of Narayan, Brahmani, wife, Lakshmi. Wow. So much awe and reverence. Everybody is worshipping you. But why you want to come here? No, no. Then you have to give up this Abhiman. That I'm the wife of Narayan. You have to be born the devotee of gopis. You have to accept the gopa husband, all this. No, 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 how I am married. See, this is extreme case, but it is our Acharya says this, meaning how difficult to attain Krishna's entry into pastime. Not possible for Lakshmi, what to speak of. But all the gopis are scores of millions of gopis, different. But to show that the position of Lakshmi is so insignificant compared to a gopi. That's why, Ananta Koti Vishnu Loka Narma Padma Jajate Madhi Japuloma Jagiranchi Chavar Apara Siddhi Vruddhi Digda Satpalangulina Ke Kada Karisha Siyamam Kupa Kataksha Bhaja. So he has to take shelter of Vaishnava, Param. So Mother Parvati also same, he said. Then what happened? She took shelter of Haridas Thakur, Mayadevi, Haridas Thakur. Oh, I'm chanting Ram's name, but I'm not feeling so. Then Krishna name. Please initiate into Krishna mantra. Give me Diksha in the Krishna mantra. So Haridas Thakur initiated Mahamaya. So herself. So what to speak? Because they are Sambandha Jnana. So that Sambandha comes through one who has relation. That relationship comes by one who got relation. So it's easy, you take a connection, establish connection with one who has a connection. Then you are connected. Krishna, see, if anybody tries to do service to Krishna, if anybody does service to the servant of Krishna, Krishna is so happy. So it's like, suppose you have some a manager or somebody, imagine you have a manager, and he has his son, manager has a son. If you try to do nicely, deal with his son, manager's son, take him ground, do some little things to his son, your manager will be most pleased, is it not? Even though he directly do service, give him whatever, but he is pleased, but he will not be so much pleased as if somebody does something to his children. Especially if one of the children, say your manager has a children, two child, okay, one is intelligent, one is not so intelligent, not but if you do some good thing to that bad child, you know, of your manager will be more happier if you do good to the good one, good son, isn't it? If you do good thing to the bad son, he'll be more pleased. He'll be most pleased because, oh, see, I could not do. He has gone away, but he's trying to bring it, elevate it. Wow. See, same way, if you do bring out these conditioned souls to Krishna, Krishna will be most pleased. That's why our Acharya says, what is the highest service? You can go to Navadip, Vrindavan, and chant. It's great. Okay. No problem. But if you do, preaching, and you bring one conditioned soul out of this material world towards Krishna, there is nothing equivalent to that service. It doesn't mean that no, you have to forget doing Ekadasi, Nam Japa. You have to maintain ourselves, the strength and all that. You have to do all that. Cannot say. But then do this. you know. That's why our acharyas went outside India, even within India. They are always traveling, preaching, accepting so many difficulties. So, so to make Krishna pleased. And of course, on one hand, on the platform of pure devotee, the Mahabhagavat, right? Three stages, right? Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama. Uttama Mahabhagavat, he says everybody devotee is not devotee. So you cannot do preaching. Kanishta also cannot do because he thinks he is devotee, not others are devotee. So what he can do? Only in Madhyama, one where love, Prema, Maitri, Krupa, Upeksha. These four qualities, Madhyama, middle. Where the love for the Supreme Lord and friendship with other Vaishnavas. And he can do Krupa, mercy to one who wants to accept, one is willing, one is simple, not deceitful, like that. And then Upeksha, you will neglect others who are, you know, uh, who are obnoxious, this and that. You will not find fault in them. You will not criticize. You have no hatred towards anybody. But he neglects them. Oh, they are Krishna's external energy potency. What? Krishna, you show mercy on them. Praise for them and that's it. But he gives sustenance, training. So these four, they can do preach. So to preach meaning you must be connected all the time. See, you can plug into this outlet, right? But if the outlet is no power, then what is the use of getting plugging in? You're plugging it because you know it will be power there. So that means to get power must be connected to the grid all the time. So you should be connected. You are an extension, understand? You are an extension of the Supreme Lord, of the Supreme Vaishnava. We are extending. And who is acting? They are acting. I'm not acting. I'm only the means. You know, I'm being myself, providing the you know, path of connection. Connecting what? I'm connecting to our Gurudev. Gurudev connects to his Guru like that. I'm only the media. No. But I should not cause any resistance, disturbance. Like the postman brings the letter. No. See, there are three things there. Sender, receiver, and the postman. Postman includes post office, so many things, right? Postman. Finally, postman comes. What he does? Takes the letter, delivers it to the receiver. He's not going to tamper with the content. So there is no loss of message. Same way, Kurupa, no loss of message. Uh, so like that, so without that connection, how is it possible? It can we keep going. So also you look at this way. Unless we have a connection with the post office, how we will receive it? No. We have to establish our connection. No. It should be in the system. Suppose you are homeless. You are carrying homeless people. I used to serve them for so many years. Can you write a letter? Oh, New York City homeless. Where did you go? It is really funny, but it's like that. Um, so getting connected. This is more process. Mm. Any other question? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. ಹೌದಾ ಹೌದಾ ಆಯ್ತು ಹಾ ಕೇಳಿ ಹಾ ನಾಳೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಲ್ಲ 5:15 ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹಾ 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹಾ ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು If a person has weak health, would the person be allowed to wear socks in the temple room and the place has marble floors and everyone's dosha is different? In the nectar of instructions, by Srila Prabhupada, it was not the case before and people are more still back then. But at the same time, we have to maintain our body properly so we could live longer and have better health. It is possible, where, but wear a new one. In a sense, uh, not a new one, a clean one, better clean one. Just meant just for the temple alone. That is the best. Otherwise, the main is like we wash our feet and then enter. Why is that? Because we might enter the toilet, this and that, clean, and then enter. It is something. People refuse here unless they wash their feet, they will not come to the temple because they gone here and there. Do nothing. So same way, you know, uh, because it's a spiritual world. We are entering the spiritual world, and we should not bring the material content thing into the spiritual world, whether through kaya vacha manasa, through the body or in the mind or in the activity. Coming to the temple with a bad intention. Oh, there is that girl. No. See, you have to keep away that. Activities, you know, hitting or this, cursing, all this you should not do. And also cleanliness, you know. So that is the main motive for that. So that's why shoes definitely not allowed. Socks, because it's cold and all that you can wear. But if it is a clean one, meant only for that purpose, then no problem, That Krishna and others, they understand. It depends on the tradition also. Like for example, in North India and all that, very cold. They put on a chadar. Actually, these clothes, with clothes they do service too, because it's unbearably cold. It is accepted in that. But in South India, this side, either in Ramanuja Sampradaya, Madhva Sampradaya, they are very strict. Even if they go to North, they will not put on the upper cloth, even though it's cold and all that. They do like it. Because they are used to it. They have been trained that way. You cannot wear upper clothes in the temple. They wear. And they put on one pure. Every time they do pure, They put on that dress just before entering the temple. And they remove and wash it. Like that. They are very strict. And they don't wear because their tradition, they are trained like that. But when the north, it is not like that. They wear pure, fresh one. And Lord also accept. Is the Raga Marga, depending upon the Vaidhi Bhakti or Raga Bhakti. Raga Bhakti is more intimate. Lord is, is merciful. Oh, he is mine. We don't take him as, Supreme Lord. Oh, he is mine. My, you know, uh, these five samandha. Dasya, Sakya, Vatsarya. So, Madhu. So, Krishna is very intimate. So we have to, and also we should careful about others how they feel. Oh, look, that person is wearing this, and see, it's also, especially in the cold weather, and it is marble. If it is mud floor, actually, cow dung, I will tell you, you don't need any of those things. You will not feel cold. Uh, but now things have changed. They make it marble everywhere, marble. Marble is keeping cold. Even though it's meant for cleanliness, but things have changed. Mm. But pray to the Lord, otherwise, no, I'm doing this because of this. Please forgive me. So then they also understand and they also forgive. Uh, you should not cause discomfort to anybody. Discomfort to anybody. So that's the thing. In mind, wow, kaya vachana. So this is the thing. Mhm. So our Prabhupada gave us very merciful. He gave that condition. Prabhupada gave so much mercy, so much concession because he understood people will be very difficult for them to follow all rules, regulations. But it doesn't mean that you remain same level, like chanting 16 rounds. It doesn't mean that. You cannot chant more than 16 rounds. Okay? Understand? At least do that. If you can do more than that, you do more. But we should not think, no, 16. Like that, you have to be. He's not restricting that, but he's telling maintain minimum. It's like in a highway. You are going, you are supposed to maintain minimum speed. Yeah. You cannot have a stalled vehicle in a highway, is it not? Zero, meaning stall meaning zero. No, you are not moving at all. In the middle of the highway, what happens? It is danger for you and for others also. That's why you should go out. Don't cross. But if you have the highway, minimum, maintain minimum. So not. So it doesn't mean that people cannot overtake you with high speed, right? Within the, of course, in the spiritual thing, there is no maximum limit. There is nothing. There is no limit. But minimum is there as a sadhaka. Actually, we are not even sadhaka. We are sadhaka. We are trying to become sadhaka. Practitioner in this sadhana. We are not sadhaka. Sadhana. Sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. Sadhana kriya. We are kriya. We are trying to imitate this sadhana. Real sadhaka, like Bilvamangal Thakur, our Gurudev says, Bilvamangal Thakur. He struck out his eyes, having disturbance. Can we do that? But we should not imitate, see, at the same time. We pray at the lotus feet of all these great devotees, acharyas, scripture, and all that. Bestow mercy, bestow that devotion, that strong faith, right? Nishtha and ruchi. Nishtha and ruchi. No faith. Even for a moment, I will not forget Nam Japa, Nam, or Ekada, Upper Ekada. So, like that. And pray for the taste for the service to Vaishnava. And then tolerance for all these things are concerned. So, like that, uh, then we will be properly. It will not disturb us. So, health also, what is health? Spiritual health. There is only one health, spiritual health. So, this spiritual health is less than, this material health problem. It can never be 100% materially health. Try to understand that. So we can do better service. The body is deteriorating. You cannot stop it. But you can hold it by spiritual practice. You can hold it. So that will not go down to some extent that you become unconscious all the time. Krishna will protect you. You hold it minimum, maintainable. So you can do chanting, your bhakti. If you do Ekadasi, Nam Japa like that, the health will not so much deteriorate. It will be deteriorating, but it will stuck at one point. So just enough. You can continue your bhakti till allotted time. So that we are preaching, setting an example to others. No, tolerance. This body is deteriorating, disgusting, and we are in this body. So that way, attachment. See, why Krishna gives this sickness, meaning what? To destroy our attachment to this body. If I'm always healthy, oh no, look, I'm healthy, so good. So, I'm so yoga, this, that. See, body conscious. So identify or say I'm healthy. Whether you're healthy or not, you have to pass stool. So that is healthy. Is there any healthy stool? You understand? So from Ayurveda point of view, it may be there. If it is not properly digested, you know, different conditions comes together. But if stool is a stool, whether the smelling less or more smelling, you understand? Don't look at it. So it's disgusting, these 9 gates of this body. You know. But the thing is that this body is this boat. There is no boat like this. Even though it has a problem, even though it is disgusting, but it is the best boat we have to cross over this material world. Human form of life, human form of this body. So we should be thankful for the Lord like that and maintain this to the extent possible. Not overindulge. If you keep on maintaining, caring about this body, then you forget Krishna, then you lost everything. Just bare enough, but more is remembering Krishna, doing service to Krishna. That's it. That's why even taking a bath, you see, this is how they say. Next time, go to the bath. Taking a bath is a big one sheet. You- So we are bathing the Lord in the heart. We are doing abhishek to Him with that intent. And you remember all these nadis, personality. So it gives a different outlook of this, taking a bath. So that way you spiritualize. So that is possible only for this human form of life. That's why not too much suffering, not too much enjoyment. So in between. That's why this human form of life. And that's why Krishna gives you this disease. Okay? Consider this disease actually a blessing because now we are forced. You cannot. Otherwise, if you are strong, you go here and there, running here and there, forget Krishna. Here, no. You cannot do activities. And that means what? Concentrate more doing service to Krishna as much as. It's like hearing. See, for example, when somebody goes in old, they start losing hearing. Is it not? You have to shout, Sir, do you understand? Yes, yes. You know, they cannot hear properly. That is a blessing because what Krishna is telling, all these years you are hearing all these material words, material vibration. Now I'm going to cut it off, material vibration. Now start hearing spiritual vibration. if he if he completely cuts off, nothing here material world, is it not is very healthy? I mean, he's very fortunate. Then he can, he doesn't have to get disturbed. They are cursing him or glorifying him, nothing to do here, with this material world. Then he chants. Wow. Then you read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad, others, and you progress like that, So if we don't do voluntarily, Krishna will do it compulsorily. That's the difference. That's why you accept disease as a mercy because it's the greatest opportunity to come clear, come near Krishna, come near Vaishnava. Don't feel bad. Oh, we can do service in the mind. Understand? We are in the you start cleaning in the mind. Start cleaning the things you have seen in the temple by your mind. Cooking, it can be done. Mind out. And they chant Hare Krishna. The best is offering our consciousness. See, the whole idea, all this process is what we can give it to Krishna. Everything belongs to him. Suppose you get money, money belongs to him. We are returning back to him. Part of it, okay, not fully. you know. So, it's incomplete in that sense. But if you offer ourselves to him completely, then whatever it does, this body is also him, to him. You understand? This is a secret our Gurudev taught us. What is the best way of you offer yourself? Then whatever done by this body is also done for him. What is the consciousness or consciousness? So if we offer. So how to offer consciousness? Through chanting. When we are chanting, we will not do anything. And of course, we are cutting sabji and all that by chanting. Ooh, nothing like that. It is even better, for the Lord. So like that, conscious, conscious. Then what is the difference? You're conscious of Krishna. So chanting. We are offering our mind to the Lord. Understand? All the senses and the mind to the Lord. Then what do we have? Anything left? So consciousness. If we offer, then we are offering ourselves fully. Till then it is only, partial. So completely meaning consciousness, mind, senses, all this. Automatically included there. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. That's why chanting best sacrifice of our consciousness, feeling I and mind, this and that, you are like. So our time is up now. Sorry, taking more time. It was delayed. Please forgive me for those 2, 3 days. It was very amazing. Vancha kalpataru vyasya kripa sindhu evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.